Saturday's Kipco QE2 Stakes is a one-horse race, according to the bookies, but heading the opposition to Frankel is the hugely progressive Acceleration, last seen when winning the Group 1 Prix de Moulin at Longchamp in September.
I know the horse has been fine since France. Really pleased with the way he has come out of his race. Couldn't be happier with the preparation has gone smoothly, so far so good. He handled both soft and he won on good firm. In either word, I think a good ground is what we would like to run on, and it looks like it's a dry forecast for the weekend, so I'm happy with the condition.
And he's been on the go an awfully long time, started his season off in April. How hard is it to keep him at his peak and sort of ready for a big race in October?
Yeah, obviously it's tough for 3-year-olds, as you said. He's been under pressure since February, because we were ready to run in April in the Greenham Stakes. We gave him a little break after Ascot and fresh him up, and he's done really well physically. So I'm hoping he's still for what we've seen at home, and there's no sign of just horse going out of form, and we think he's as good as he was in the Moulin or in the Hangford Stakes.
With each start, he seems to have been getting better through the season. Do you think there's still some improvement left in him?
I think so, yeah. Definitely the horse has improved with each run. Much stronger horse. Last year, I remember when he won the condition race at Newmarket, he was tend to be just trying to do too much and be free. This year he's completely switched off, and which is a great sign. Even before the race, he just walks around the paddock, head down. So that's I think is probably a sign he's a more mature horse. And physically he's stronger, he's strengthened up.
In an ordinary year, Acceleration would be vying for favouritism in the race, but standing in his way is the mighty Frankel, a horse who has beaten Marco Botti's colt twice already this season, and worryingly for the opposition, is in great form, according to trainer Sir Henry Cecil.
He had a rest, and he's sort of come on very well from his last race, and he seems to be stronger, and he's relaxed and everything, and couldn't be happier with him. But it's a good race, and you've got to respect the opposition, and nothing's a certainty, but he's obviously getting a very good chance.
Frankel only about 4 lengths clear. Zoffany in Acceleration, half a furlong to go. Frankel with Zoffany coming hard, and he's going to get close. Frankel from Zoffany, but Frankel's unbeaten record is intact.
Would be hard, but he's already beaten us twice. We took him on in the Greenham Stakes, and we expect to improve. I know everybody was saying Frankel will improve a lot with the run, but at the same time Acceleration didn't run the second part of the season last year, so he's entitled to improve. And then in the St. James Palace, perhaps things didn't really fall in his way, and I'm not saying he was unlucky, but probably race didn't pan out as I want to.
And he's back at Ascot this time, but they're going to be racing over the straight mile. Do you think that might suit him a little better?
I think he is no doubt he handles a round track as good as the straight course. So straight course it won't be an issue. To say it makes any difference, I can't really say, because he handles any condition.
And longer term, what's the plan? Is he going to run in the Breeders' Cup? Could we see him next season?
If he, obviously, after Ascot, I doubt he will go to the Breeders' Cup, because in my opinion he came a little bit too soon, especially for a tough race. It's going to be, if we see him again this year, he might be the Hong Kong, but any decision will be made after Ascot to see how he goes, how he comes out, and how he trains, from there. But it's something we'll discuss with the owner.
Other potential rivals include the Godolphin pair Rio de la Plata and last year's winner Poet's Voice, who also has the option of running in the Champion Stakes over 1.25 miles.
I mean, he's had a disappointing campaign this year. It didn't work out in Dubai, and it's taken a long time to get him back. he has improved with each race and each piece of work, so he's coming back to somewhere near his best form. But whether this is all going to happen a bit too quickly for him, I don't know. But he's an interesting horse in as much as we know the ability's there, and we're just hoping we can see something much better on Saturday than his last race.
And when you're thinking about the race, will the fact Frankel will be going for the QE2 may influence your decision as to which one he goes for?
It could do. I think we've got to see what the ground's like, obviously look at the fields and just see where we want to be represented and where he's got his best chance of getting a place.
Rio de la Plata, is he likely to run at the weekend?
We left him in this morning just to see. It's a tall order. So far he hasn't proved himself to be quite good enough to be winning these races. So, there are alternative contests that he might go for. Having said that, if you're not in, you can't win. So we'll decide later.
So at this stage, it's 3-1 on about Frankel, with French filly Immortal Verse at 6-1, along with Acceleration, and 20-1 bar those three.